Why do you look better in the mirror than in pictures? I'm Dr. Rajani and I'm answering this for you today because you look way better than you think. I see patients every day and I go through this time and time again. So I'm going to give you 4 or 5 reasons why you're looking way better in the mirror than you're looking in pictures. And I'll tell you, this drives billions, I'm gonna say billions of dollars to the aesthetic market every year. People come in crying because they saw a picture and it just didn't look like themselves, but they looked good before they went out. What happened? Like, subscribe. Here's 4 reasons. Number 1, and this may sound a bit obvious, but it's lighting. Depending on the lighting, you're going to look 10 or 15 years younger. Yes, it can make a huge difference. You want to avoid overhead lighting and you want to have direct lighting. One simple change can make you look younger, thus the selfie light. But when you're out with people, you can't really control the lighting, or can you? Because we're taking pictures all the time at aesthetic meetings, it's all about having light coming in and not a lot of backlighting that throws the camera off. So pay attention to lighting. Number 2, when you're looking in the mirror, remember you're seeing a reflection. So a reflection is just that. It's the light coming right back at you. So it's not truly a picture. So the mirror doesn't show you a true form of the picture. And I'll add to that, we all know our good side. A lot of people do, at least, because when they come in, they'll say, "Doc, when you're working on me, the right side is the side I like. I hate my left side." And typically that's going to be the rounded side. They don't like the rounded side, they like the sculpted side, which is typically the narrower side of the face. The bones on the face are different. And so we're not going to be complete mirror images. But in fact, the sides of the face, we say, are sisters. They're not identical twins. And that creates some asymmetries, which is overall a good thing, but it's why you do not look the same in the mirror as you do in pictures. Next is the fish eye effect, or the effect of when the camera is close, the nose, the chin, the forehead looks bigger and distorted. And it sounds obvious again, but people forget this. So by you putting the camera further away, and sometimes your arm can't extend that far, you look much better. I recently got a new phone. It's somewhat fancy. It opens up and it has the cameras on the back. It has a camera on this side, and there's a camera here on the front. They all give different pictures. Sure, the resolution is different, but it just goes to show I can look reasonable in one, and I use the other camera, I look way less reasonable in that view. So the camera, be mindful, the camera's not actually how you look, and you want to avoid kind of the fish eye look. And you can have apps that give you a fish eye look, but it makes it look like you're looking through a fish eye, and it's a distorted image. It's actually not you. Finally, there's movement, so muscle movement, and I deal with this day in and day out because, as an example, think of filling lips. Lips can look good at rest, but when you smile, the dynamics can change and there can be asymmetries with movement. So while you're in the mirror, you might look good because subconsciously, we distort our face to make up for the asymmetries, such as a lower lid, a crooked smile. So in the mirror, you're not going to see that, whereas in real life movement, you're going to definitely see the asymmetries. And when you smile in a picture, you might have a really big smile because you're happy, that accentuates that asymmetry, versus in the mirror, you're just having a fake smile, which might look better. So dynamics are all important, but here's what I want you to know. Even though you might not like that look in the photo, most people don't recognize it. Most people don't see it as a problem. We're way harder on ourselves than anyone else even recognizing it. And that's why when I'm doing a consult with a patient, I point out the asymmetries because I am going to alter them and take them more towards symmetry, but so that they don't perseverate on it, and just reassuring people that no one notices these things for the most part. And in fact, it makes people even more trustworthy than a fully symmetric face. Motor movement gives this character. It's beautiful, and it's perceived by others as beautiful. So we're much harder on ourselves with movement, and that's why in the mirror you might look much better, because you're moving your face to adjust for the things in your head that you think are not attractive about yourself. But most people never notice, and some people just need to be told that. So yes, you might look better in the mirror than in pictures, but understand, likely you look better in real life, much better than you think. I see it day in and day out, and I have to tell my patients. I want to hear in the comments below from you any other tips and tricks that you can share with us. Are you finding this? Do you agree or disagree? Stay tuned here. Keep your skin and body beautiful, healthy, and vibrant.